Alright, next up, let's go to Plugman, which is a goofy sounding name. So do we beat this guy by just, like, plugging him into a wall or something? Well, let's put on Jewel Satellite and pretend this first section is a challenge. Jewel Satellite, one of the few, if only, weapons that can take out those little electric balls there. And takes out the tellies. And come on, Hornets, get me that bolt. Thank you. And we'll use Jewel Satellite again on those guys. Demonstrate Black Hole Bomb. Notice how it takes his projectiles with him. And it lasts for a decent amount of time. It took that cannonball. It took the cannonball after it hit me. That's wonderful. Lasers. And we have disappearing blocks, which are dangerous, as usual. This one, kind of a trick there with that block appearing up there. Not sure I like that one as much. I don't know why I'm doing this one. I could just use Hornets to pick up all that stuff. And another neat thing about this stage is that we have Shadow Mega Man clones that try to attack us out of those doors. But Jewel Satellite can take them out all the same, because they take 2 shots from the Mega Buster. And so we've got more disappearing block challenges. This is probably one of the more difficult stages. I'm going to wait until those come back. It's always safe to wait. And I'm not even going to bother with the stuff up there. I can fill up Jewel Satellite. That's always good. No, there's nothing over there. Alrighty. The Shadow Magman, they can't fire any bullets or anything. They just run and try to stand on top of you, which is not nice at all. And Jewel Satellite gets another huge workout here and here. Lets you kind of ignore those tellies and just focus on making those jumps. It's also the weakness for Plugman, so maybe I should start saving some of it. But speaking of Plugman, we're here. Oh, that's right, I can't slide here. Come on, I want to take the big guy. Oh. I guess I can't suck him into the black hole. Plugman, probably also the most difficult Robot Master to battle, at least with the Mega Buster, or even without the Mega Buster, he's quite challenging. We have a uneven room, and it's very difficult to use this stage to your advantage, because Plugman will be bouncing around. You've got electric plug balls coming after you, circling around the room, and Mega Man's exploding. Alright, let's try this again. Also enjoy the boss battle music, if I haven't mentioned that yet. Ah, and he trapped me in the corner. So yeah, when he makes his big jump, you might want to try to get under him. Do be mindful of where the electric balls are going, but don't focus on them too much, because then you won't be dealing enough damage to Plugman. Ah. Oh, he's trapping me in the corner again. I always fall for that. Just before that electric ball rained on top of me, I finished him off. So yeah, Plugman, I always find him to be a very intense battle with the Mega Buster. Very rarely can I battle him and only get hit once or twice. And for that we get the Plug Ball. And we have another cutscene. This time, Otto has upgraded Rush to be Rush Jet. I don't think I want to ride that Rush Jet. So, a little bit of silliness in the cutscenes as well. I love it. Rush Jet is going to be the same Rush Jet that we had in Mega Man's 4, 5, and 6, where it will automatically move us along the screen. It's not the super good one like Mega Man 3. And Concrete Man, his stage is kind of difficult, but we're going to put on Jewel Satellite and just pretend it's difficult, because this will just take out everything in the early game. So we've got birds dropping rocks on us, enemies popping out of holes, and we have cannons. The cannons will not go down to one hit from the Jewel Satellite, so we will lose the satellite on that. And we have the ground crawler enemies that are making a return, but we're going to suck them into a black hole. I love doing that. And now we battle the mini-boss of this area, a giant elephant, which will send out this giant ball and suck it up. And it does have suction powers. The green ones will bounce, but use kind of the same strategy and just throw a bunch of shots into them. Take them out as quickly as you can. This time we have no ladder to help us and a couple instant death bottomless pits there. I'm not going to demonstrate their instant deathness, but I will demonstrate the Hornet Chaser. And the Hornet can get me that too. Another thing to demonstrate is that you can fall through some blocks. Just watch the patterns on the blocks and you'll know which ones are real and which ones are fake. And my Hornet minions can take out that cannon. And oh, I should demonstrate this. I like how the plug ball just zips around down there. So yeah, it'll move along the ground, the wall. It'll go down the ladder, which that's not useful for attacking that guy. I need a weapon for that guy. Oh, another thing about the black hole bomb, you can move it up and down as well. Press B to fire the black hole blob, and then press the fire button again to turn it into the black hole bomb. Going down the ladder while trying to make that go down is not very useful. And we'll demonstrate lasers, in case I haven't done that yet. There are still lasers. And now we have these blocks that take us up. If you let them take you up too far, they'll just kind of send you back down as the platform disappears into oblivion. But overall, not too challenging. And now we battle Concrete Man, which we do have his weakness with the laser trident, but I'm going to battle him with the Mega Buster. I enjoy battling these Robot Masters with the Mega Buster. Concrete Man, he's sometimes really difficult for me, and sometimes not too hard at all. Depends on if he does that, because his concrete can freeze you, and then you can end up taking a lot of damage. And there's his other move. Oh, that's not good. But overall, you can just keep throwing your bullets into those guys, and he'll go down. And aside from Mega Man 2 music, we get the Concrete Shot, which turns into a block of concrete that we can stand on momentarily. It can also freeze certain enemies and other things, so it is useful.